This is Coach Monica with the Grace and Strength Lifestyle, and tonight I have the wonderful opportunity of doing a graduation video with Jill, who lives out in Minnesota. Hey, Jill.
Hi, Monica.
So we are super proud of you and excited that not only have you reached your goal, but you have maintained your weight for well over 8 weeks. That's so exciting. So a lot of ladies want to know what brought you to Grace and Strength. How did you even hear about a program like this? Let's hear about that.
Well, it was a girlfriend at work. I noticed that she was losing weight, and I talked to her about it. And honestly, I was intrigued by the weight loss. And she had told me about some of the other components, but I don't think I really heard that at first. And so I went ahead and joined, and I'm just so grateful for everything else that came with it, because I had tried so many different things with weight loss and just was never successful. It was always hard. I usually made it about 2 weeks, and that was about it. And with this program, it was very, very quickly I realized that the weight gain was a secondary thing. And when I got right with God and with my life and drew closer to Jesus, everything I don't want to say it was easy, but it actually was kind of easy when I started working in the right places. And so I really, I'll always be grateful to my girlfriend, but it's been a really, really great journey for me.
Now tell me, what was your favorite part of the journey? Obviously, we do things a little differently at Grace and Strength, where not only will we teach you about nutrition and the importance of staying closest to the source when it comes to your food options, but we also really emphasize on the Word. So tell me about all these different tools that you have learned to have in your life and how that affected your ability to lose weight and maintain over these, last few weeks.
Well, the biggest thing for me is my quiet time with Jesus in the morning. I've read the Bible my whole life, that's all I did really, is I read the Bible, and it was words, and sometimes I would put things into practice, but it just didn't go deep. And I think the tools that Grace and Strength have given me are just to reflect and to focus and to go deep. And I love to journal now, and I love to pray, and I love to just lean in to God. And I don't know how I lived life before. Even as a Christian woman, I just don't know how I did it, because it's just deeper now, and it's my life is more purposeful and simpler and peaceful.
That's lovely. What a lovely description of your journey. And I know from being on this side of it, I've seen not only the physical changes, but also from, your own testimony time and time again that, you just think different. You just do things differently now. How has that transformed outward to other people seeing you and the way you handle this crazy world that we live in? Tell me about your practical day in and day out life now.
Well, I can honestly say my life has not gotten any less busy. My life gets busier every year. But the stress of that has been reduced immensely. I still have moments, maybe even days. But for the most part, I just feel like when I start my day the way that I've been trained to start my day, it carries through. And, I give myself little reminders throughout the day, whether it's a little Bible verse written on a note card or a little word written on my hand. But it just pulls me back and helps me center myself back into Christ. And everything I do is centered there now. And so when the stress does creep in, or the anxiety or the feeling like I can't get it done, that just soothes it away. And I still have the same issues in my life. I just don't have the same worry about them.
So it sounds like your response to real life, you have trained yourself to respond differently. And that's beautiful. I love that word train, because many times we just want the change, but we do not realize that it's going to take the effort through training of something different. And we have to allow ourselves that time to experience that difference. And so, Jill, tell me, what has been your best takeaway in regards to your physical transformation? What has physically changed? What makes you super, super excited now being in this physical body?
Well, shopping is a lot more fun.
Absolutely, yes.
I like getting dressed in the morning a whole lot more, and I just have so much more energy. And I look forward to things like we have impending winter, a lot of snow that's going to be coming to us very soon, and I'm looking forward to cross-country skiing and walking in the snow. And it's just, the last several years, it's just been kind of there's a lot of snow out there, and that, I don't have to put on heavy clothes when I already felt heavy. And this year I'm excited. I'm excited to be outside and enjoy it, and everything feels a lot better.
Praise God. Well, you know what, Jill, I just want to say thank you for this time that we've had. It's been a pleasure to get to know you, and it's been such a blessing to me to see so many ladies come to Grace and Strength, because you're just living it out loud. You're literally just living out loud the program and all the things that you've learned, and you're literally attracting other people, not just by your physical transformation, but just the enduring time that you spend with the Lord and how that transpires outward. It's very exciting, because this chapter may be closing, but another one is opening, and you're going to be put into alumni, and you will get to have the benefit of having that fellowship. But most importantly, you and I both know that the journey continues. It may have a different name or whatnot, but we never stop growing, and that's exciting. And I look forward to seeing those snow bunny pictures of you skiing with those cute little outfits. That's something here in Florida that's just not going to happen. But I'll be thinking of you when I'm walking on the sand dunes. And I was like, oh, this is just like snow. But thank you again for trusting me and being present in the meetings and participating and sharing, because you're right. You have a lot going on, and you still kept the consistency of, this is important. It's important that I study. It's important that I read. It's important that I take away and give in, because the Lord brought you here for this season. So anyways, thank you.
Well, I want to say thank you to Monica for everything. You have just been a blessing in my life, and I will forever be grateful.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Jill. All right, well, I will see you soon in alumni, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.